Jett is looking to be one of the most popular agents going into Valorant's beta release, and for good reason. She's highly mobile, a pick-oriented dueler, which means that she has insanely high carry potential. Let's break down Jett's kit and give you tips and tricks on how to pop off with her from day one. All that being said, if you like our Valorant content, please smash the subscribe button, jump in on the ground floor of this ever-growing channel. Now, kicking off with the first ability that we're going to talk about with Jett is her signature ability, Tailwind. Now, Tailwind is incredibly powerful on Jett, allowing her to make all kinds of different plays. Let me really break down what Tailwind is and what those plays are. Jett will start with this ability that only gets one charge, but even after you use it, if you get 2 kills mid-round, you'll get your Tailwind right back. Now, you might be asking, what does Tailwind do? Well, Tailwind allows you to dash in any horizontal direction instantly. This allows you to set up all kinds of scenarios where you peek an enemy, dash behind natural cover, where you quickly push up to the positioning that you want to hold before the enemy gets there. The flexibility this offers, being able to retreat or take better positions aggressively, can be a way that you really get the leg up on 1v1 duels. Now, the thing that's really important for you to know in general, but it specifically pertains to Jett, is the weapon delay after using abilities. If you tailwind right into an enemy, there's going to be a delay before you can whip your weapon out. This means that tailwinding right at an enemy to try to kill them is most likely just going to get you killed altogether. What you want to be using tailwind for is instead getting better aggressive positions, not necessarily going straight at them. The fact that you can chain this and you get it per kill means that the skill cap is insanely high. Imagine you're 1v3, you dash in one position, set up to kill one person. The second you get that kill, you can instantly relocate very quickly to a better position in order to take on the next 2 people, and when you get another kill, you get another tailwind, and it goes on and on and on. That is the power level of this character, and that's why she's so good at dueling. But we haven't even gotten to her other abilities. A lot of them help you in dueling. Let's talk about her next ability, Updraft. Now, what Updraft allows you to do is when activated, it allows you to have vertical mobility or fly upwards, take the high ground, go on top of boxes, and all kinds of other stuff that I'm going to break down right now. Now, what's important about Updraft is it has 2 charges, and because of Jett's passive, if you hold spacebar as you fly up in the air, you can actually float down, which gives you some sort of distance that you can cover, but at the same time, it really combos with your ultimate, which I'll talk about in a second. The thing that I like most about Updraft is you can push high grounds, take an alternate angle that people aren't necessarily used to. You can jump over traps, dodge all kinds of enemy abilities. There's tons of abilities that target the ground, such as Fireball from Phoenix, or tons of other abilities, and you can dodge right over them, and you can also jump right over enemy smokes and still get information on the other side. It could be an informational gathering ability. It could be an ability that gives you better positioning because you can take the high ground, duel them, and coupled with Tailwind, it gives Jett quite a bit of mobility between the horizontal mobility that she gets with Tailwind and the vertical mobility she gets with Updraft. This gives her a lot of options, and I'm going to really break down why these 2 abilities are just so powerful when I talk about her ultimate later on in the video, so definitely stick around till then. Now, last up, we're going to talk about her next ability, which is Cloudburst. And Cloudburst has 3 charges, and it's quite a bit different than both of her mobility abilities that we talked about before. Cloudburst is a projectile that smoke covers an area. It creates a ball of smoke that enemies can't see through. People can still shoot through it, but no one can see through it, in the same way that a smoke grenade would be, or the same way that a lot of the abilities in this game are LOS blocking or line of sight blocking. Now, the thing that's really cool about Cloudburst is it can actually be curved up and around into doors and through choke points, even from across the map. Now, these curve spots are not going to be easy. Doing slight curves are, but getting all these crazy curve spot, smoke spots are going to definitely take a lot of practice and time, and learning these quote-unquote smoke spots, similar to CSGO, will have a very high learning curve. But definitely subscribe, because we're going to be breaking down a comprehensive list of all the Cloudburst spots as the game progresses for this channel. So if you want to main Jett, you definitely need to hit that subscribe button. Now, all in all, I really like Cloudburst on a character like Jett. It definitely gives her extra utility, but the thing I like most about it is the fact that her Updraft actually plays around her own Cloudburst, so she can Cloudburst or choke, fly up above it, and still get information. And her Tailwind push or Cloudburst allows her to easily get out of danger. Let's say she gets pushed up by multiple people. She can Cloudburst at her feet, instantly run out of her Cloudburst, and instantly Tailwind back behind natural cover to safe positioning, and it makes it really difficult for enemies to push her. These combination abilities really make her feel like an assassin. She can get in, get out. She could find opportunities to get picks, but if things don't work right, she can cloud burst and tailwind and updraft right out of there, and it allows all these potential plays from her. And I think that it's gonna make her such a hard carry, solo carry hero. She might not be that team oriented, but like we said before, if you can master these cloud burst curve spots, you can definitely bring a lot to the team as well. Now let's talk about her flashiest ability and the ability that is insanely cool, Blade Storm, and it's her ultimate. Now during Blade Storm, Jett whips out 5 knives that float in front of her, and they can either be fired one at a time or all together. So something that's interesting about the blades themselves is that when you secure 1 kill, you get all your knives back, so you have the potential to chain them off. They do tons of damage to the body, and they actually kill on headshot. They're hit scan, and they're pixel accurate. So there's no travel time like a projectile, and pixel accurate. And here's the real kicker. They're pixel accurate even when you're moving or when you're using all of her movement abilities. That means that you could be flying with updraft. That means you could be pushing forward with your tailwind. That means you could be jumping. None of these things actually inversely affect the aim, the pixel perfect aim on Blade Storm. This is huge for you run and gun, Halo, Overwatch, Quake Arena players, because honestly, that means that you can move in a way that no one else can. Because think about it, every other person in the game is gonna have to be standing still or only slightly strafing if they want to get that perfect accuracy. But Jett can rush in with her blades, rush at the enemy, use her updraft, float, dash forward, and hit someone with the pixel perfect accurate Blade Storm. And if you can aim, you can get kills with this, and it can combo over and over again. They combo with all her abilities for insane plays. And remember the delay that I was talking about before, the delay where you can't really dash at someone aggressively with like a shotgun or an assault rifle or an SMG or something like that, because if you do, there's going to be a delay before you whip out your gun, and if the enemy is looking right at you, they're just going to kill you. There is no delay if you have Blade Storm out. So you can dash right at someone, fire all the knives right at them, you get a kill, you get it again, and you can go in again. And here's the thing that's really cool, because all the abilities still stack, you still get another tailwind on kills. So imagine this scenario: you tailwind right at someone with Blade Storm out, you use all your knives to try to kill them, you get a kill. Not only do you get all your knives back, but if you get 2 kills, you get your tailwind back. And guess what you can do with that tailwind? Dash at another person, and dash at another person, and kill them, kill them, kill them. It's like a combo thing, and the potential is huge for you to literally 1v6 the enemy team. And also, the last thing I need to talk about Blade Storm that is really important for competitive play and high level play is this game. A big part of it is going to be the economy. It's the same way that CSGO is. When to buy, when to save, that's something that every single person is going to have to learn. But Blade Storm allows you to have high impact or potentially high impact without buying any gun at all. You could be a quote unquote save round, but still be just as effective as you would be otherwise. And between Tailwind and Blade Storm, you can still make all kinds of plays. You could still hold angles and all those things without having to buy any expensive guns or anything like that, and you can save your money. That is going to be really powerful in the economy aspect. And when you have a character that can combo, get picks, hard carry, potentially carry a whole team fight, and there'll be some rounds where she doesn't even need to buy any guns at all, she could just rely on her Blade Storm. That makes her an all-in-one package that I think will be very, very powerful. And if you learn how to master her kit, you're going to be very powerful and you're going to pop off in ranked. Now, that's not to say that I think Jett is by far the best character, because I don't. I think the thing that she really lacks is there's not a lot of team-centered abilities. So in general, if you have a full team that's working really well together, that's communicating really well, then maybe picking a character that helps your team out more is going to be better for you in the long run. But there will be many games where you just need a solo carry, and I'm guessing in ranked, she's going to be the solo carry god. So if you want to hard carry your bad teammates, then Jett is the pick for you. If you want to be the star player that racks up the kills and is always on the leaderboard, then Jett is the girl for you. If you like this content, definitely smash the subscribe button. It would really help us immensely and we would really appreciate it. Plus, we'll be pumping out tons of Valorant content going forward. Anyways, that's all I have for you today. I'm Coach Mills, and until next time,